All right. Let's get on the bus. It's time to go to camp content. Y'all ready? Summer camp has begun.
Oh, day one.
I'm driving this joint.
Oh,
Just like the
let you
picture.
drive. Well, I'm always in the back on the graphic, so I guess I'm like one of those kids who throws things at you guys in the front. So I just hit you with some gum, Matt. Let's just make believe there's gum in your hair.
Well, you're the bartender. You're the one that snuck the Milwaukee's Best Light that's warm onto the field trip to make sure that we all have a terrible time.
Right.
Actually, that was me in high school. I might be speaking from experience on that one.
Yeah, I would have brought something classy like Old English. Malt liquor.
What was the champagne of beers? What is that one?
Miller High Life.
Why do I know?
At our camp,
why do I know all these things?
At our camp, we play Edward 40 Hands around the campfire.
I've heard of that game. That's a generational gap right there. But see, when I was your age, we didn't need games to drink. We were just derelicts naturally.
I don't know how much of a game it is to duct tape 2 40-ounce beers to your hands and try to be the first one to drink them.
I've never heard of that game.
Yeah, we used to in college all the time. It's called Edward 40 Hands, and you would duct tape 2 40-ounce beers to each hand, and you couldn't take them off until you finished both. So you were just duct taped together,
or pee yourself,
or
couldn't pick up.
Yeah,
couldn't pick up food, couldn't do anything.
How do you use the latrine, the lavatory?
You can't.
Best of luck to you. Unless you had a helping hand, but yeah.
No, that's Edward 41 Hand.
yeah.
Oh.
Hey, bump.
All right.
So, speaking of summer camp,
everybody
wants to know, what are YouTube shorts?
It's a hot topic.
They are not magical underwear. Unlike the Mormons, they are not magical underwear that you wear while you watch YouTube.
That's a great branding idea, right? We could have. I'll be wearing my YouTube underwear while I watch YouTube.
My YouTube shorts.
Great idea.
That's right, man. You could wear them at the beach. You can wear them on your couch. YouTube shorts. We should make some shorts with a YouTube logo on it. We'll get sued. But anyway, YouTube shorts are all the rage right now. And I'm a huge fan because YouTube, well, everybody wants to talk about how everything's the original TikTok algorithm. That's like the buzz thing to say in marketing. Like a couple months ago, it was Reels. And now it's shorts. But we've seen the data here at Heartcast Media. We have been putting up YouTube shorts for our clients and for my personal podcast, and we have definitely seen a significant difference between the whole video, the whole podcast, and the clips of the podcast that are being posted on shorts. Like some of my videos have like 17 views on the whole video and like 400 views on the shorts. So it really begs the question, should you be using YouTube shorts in your content marketing plan in 2023?
And shorts, I think, also are a good way if you already have an established YouTube channel. Like Molly was saying, like you can kind of tease people to come in and watch your long form content by giving them the short form stuff, or you can use it, obviously. I mean, everybody's thinking about the marketing aspect, and the stat that I read that I thought was the craziest was that 73% of consumers are willing to watch a short form video to learn about a product or a service. And I would have never guessed that like 73% of people are willing to watch commercials now because the commercials are somewhat fun. You could call Heartcast Media. We can add some graphics to them. There's a couple of jokes in there. It's actionable stuff that you can learn immediately and put to use immediately. And there's value in it other than just being told like, oh, doesn't this cheeseburger look delicious? And don't you want to buy it? If I teach you something, and you're probably more than likely to watch my other videos. So if 75% of people that are wondering, how do I make this, are going to watch a video to learn it, why not try to be one of those videos?
Yeah, I mean, I watch a bunch of shorts. Matt, do you watch shorts at all?
I mean, it's basically like having TikTok on YouTube. Because you go to like at least a YouTube app and you just click on the shorts portion right to the right, or like it's like the second thing in right there. If I go to YouTube,
exactly,
right on the bottom here, you can click on this one. Sorry, and you're just scrolling through shorts.
Do you watch Andrew Tate videos? Did we just catch you watching Andrew Tate videos?
I don't,
Matt?
but like it just shows you everything random. Like there's a plane.
That's why it was so.
I don't watch planes diving into the ocean. Like Call of Duty. Well, this guy doing who knows what, but it's like, so it's basically like having, He was riding a roller coaster, actually. So, yeah, I guess my algorithm is Andrew Tate, roller coasters, and planes driving.
That's okay, because I get
Machine
Andrew
guns.
Peterson or whatever his name is, and I'm like, how did I get this fucking guy? But whatever.
But it's just like having the same thing right there, right? So you're just scrolling through, you're looking at everything, and it's just, and then I guess, like Anthony was saying, the algorithm, like if I'm watching through shorts and I maybe spend, like if I just did like I just did and I scrolled right past Andrew Tate and right past a plane and right past a roller coaster, but something pops up like a Call of Duty video or a soccer highlight and I watch it throughout the length, then I'm probably going to start seeing more. And then when I go back to normal YouTube, my suggested video is probably going to be a soccer video. I mean, it's just like what the World Cup did, right? YouTube Shorts sponsored the World Cup. And what YouTube did was send all these high-end creators and TikTok stars and streamers and YouTube people, and they sent them out to the World Cup, and they just did YouTube Shorts the entire time. And there was a collective, like, I think 90 million
brilliant
fans between the people they sent out there. And the whole time, they're just highlights of games. These stars that, like, at a game just taking selfie videos in a sweet box or something real quick. And it's just like, and then just it popped off.
They stacked their statistics by doing that, because YouTube, I bet they changed their marketing deck, like their pitch deck after that weekend, because they boosted all their numbers. And I'm not mad. I mean, there's 2 billion active users on YouTube. It's the second largest search engine in the world. Like, I've been on the YouTube train for forever, and since the birth of Heartcast Media, right? So it makes sense. And apparently shorts are getting 15 billion views daily. So what I find really interesting about YouTube Shorts is if you have an existing channel, you can use YouTube Shorts to bring traffic. But if you don't have a channel and you want to create more like short form video content this year, and you're like, I don't know if my audience is on LinkedIn, it's probably, or on TikTok, I don't want to mess with it, but like Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever. Well, okay, make sure you put it on your blog because of SEO and domain authority and driving that traffic to your blog, but also YouTube, because you don't even have to have full-length videos on YouTube. You could just have an aggressive shorts campaign and get a whole bunch of traffic that way, and then drive those people with your CTAs on those videos. And so, talking about your like For You page, how it works is, well, I think the magic in all these videos is the fact that they show you the first 2 seconds. So there's some
is a
movement,
star
so
like me. Oh, sorry, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they show you the first 2 seconds, and then you instinctively like want to watch more, like, because it looks like something's about to fall, or it's like you're clicking on stuff you don't even care about, but they like rope you in with that moment. But what it knows is if you're scrolling through and you slow down on Andrew Tate, we'll talk about that later, but if you slow down on Andrew Tate, although I've been watching Teal Swan videos because she's a sociopath, but I digress. The algorithm knows that you've slowed down on it for a second. You don't even have to click on anything. You just stayed on it for a second longer. And then the algorithm knows, oh, this user watched longer lengths of videos with these tags. And that's what people don't realize. It's the tags that is the connecting thread in YouTube. And that's why, like, when you're uploading content to YouTube, it's so important to put hashtags and tags on the content. And so many people skip that point. But that's how it knows. That's why if you watch a husky singing video and you watch the whole thing, or you watch it twice, it's a YouTube short. You watch it twice. You scroll up, the next video is going to be another husky, because they're going to find more videos with the same tags. Not even the same name, right? The same tags. It'd be interesting to do a little like experiment where you put videos up and you don't put any title on them, or you put a very like basic, like, test, but then you put all the right tags and see if you can get like traffic with the same content, because I think the tags are what really drive the entire algorithm on YouTube. And it makes sense. It's the second largest search engine in the world. Of course, it's based on search engine and search volume optimization.
And there, just in case you think you may get lost in the sauce, there is a demand for these videos. I was just probably one of the other cooler stats that got me all excited about these YouTube shorts was learning that when they came out about 2 years ago, the amount of videos being uploaded were pretty even with the amount of videos being watched. And now there's a drastic difference. There's 175 billion views for every 1 million uploads. So it has grown at 5 times the rate of when it began. So obviously, like Molly always says, it's because we get caught in a loop, right? You really watched it and paid attention once, but you probably played it 650 times so they can pad their stats or whatever. But the point is, people are watching these at a super high rate. And the way you could kind of look at it, if you apply the supply and demand philosophy to social media, is that there's really not a lot of videos out there as far as how much these videos are being consumed. So there's room for your content. People will find your content because they'll go from the one they know where to find to yours because, like you said, the algorithm's going to show it to them. So don't think like, man, I'm going up against, the giant
Mr.
influencers
Beast.
here. Right. Exactly. Like you're going up against people in your sphere, in your industry, and in any industry, right? There's a percentage of people who are stupid and their content's going to suck. Yours is going to be naturally better than them. And if you're kind of halfway, and you're teaching people something, you're in a really good place now because there's such a high demand for these videos. It's crazy.
There is. I mean, it's like that lady Rachel Pedersen that I followed, that I did that social media hack that I showed you guys yesterday in the meeting. Like, that was a 30-second video. I already shared it with somebody else. Now she's following her and probably going to do the same thing. So it's like, and you got to figure, that's quick content. That's 15, 30 seconds, right? So it's like, yeah, you need a lot more videos. What's next? Because people just want to... What's next? And
you hit on the time there. What do we think is the sweet spot, right? Obviously, it's between 15 and 60 seconds, but generally speaking, about 6 to 7 out of 10 get completed. So do we think you want to be around the 30-second mark? I mean, I don't know that there's good statistics determining the precise length of the video, basically, is what I'm saying, right? Are there?
Well, according to the interwebs, more than 70% of YouTube shorts are longer than 15 seconds.
Right.
I don't know what the completion rate is.
Okay. Yeah, me neither.
I mean, they have, what's the time limit? 60 seconds? Yeah. They can't go over 60?
They can't go over 60.
Yeah.
Actually, look that up real quick.
So it's interesting. And then 70% of YouTube watch time is on mobile.
Right. It's all
that
mobile.
makes sense. I mean, everybody does mobile. Yeah.
And then it's saying that you can use it to get long-time subscribers, which I agree. And then this is interesting.
Completion rate one.
They're going to start doing ad revenue sharing on shorts in 2023. But you must have 1,000 subscribers, which is fine. And then to monetize your YouTube channel, you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, right? In order to qualify for monetization on YouTube. That's what it is right now. In the last year. So you have to keep getting those hours every year to maintain your thing, it would be no point in having a monetized channel if you're not getting those hours watched anyway, right? But YouTube Shorts, they have to have 1,000 subscribers and 10 million shorts views in the last 90 days.
That's why those numbers
gives you an
are
indication.
So...
That means those viral ones are definitely getting watched like thousands of times.
Well, yeah. It's like back to the World Cup thing. Like they did it was like some challenge where it was like you could it was like shopping on shorts where you could like purchase an official World Cup t-shirt directly from watching a short. And I guess like the hashtag was FIFA World Cup Challenge, and that hashtag alone generated 10 billion views throughout the World Cup over the 4 weeks or whatever.
And how many sales? Like what's 1%?
Right.
Yeah, probably.
What's 2% of sales? What's 10%?
Yeah, of 10 billion views. Yeah.
And your phone is like at the behest of these shorts. Because this morning I watched a short and I kind of tossed my phone on the bed. I went to get ready and I came back and the phone was still on. Like it had never closed. And I had probably watched that short 6,000 times. And I was like,
exactly.
Man,
loops.
I'm like, my phone's still on. Oh, yeah.
That's when you see those like farms in like Singapore or whatever. They have like 12,000 cell phones on a wall and they're just like looping shorts or whatever. I don't know if that's real, but I think it is. I mean,
they're getting 175 billion views.
If you really want to go hard in the paint, you could go buy a bunch of burners, get some SIM card chips, put all different phone numbers on them, and sit here and rank up your own views to thousands every day, right? Not millions or anything, but I bet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So you can't believe everything you see, but
very true.
We are not suggesting you do that at Heartcast Media either. Let me be
clear. Don't cheat ever. Don't try and game the system. It's not like we're all trying to defeat algorithms.
It depends on the system.
That's kind of the thing with social media. There's a lot of people gaming the system with fake followers and all kinds of stuff. So it's like,
very true.
Whatever. And 25. What? 25.6% of YouTube Shorts originated in India and 23% from America, from the United States. That's interesting. More people in India are using YouTube Shorts than in America, in the United States.
There's a lot of people in India, I heard.
74% of adults in America use YouTube because it's the best.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's using YouTube.
You know, it's less of an age gap. I'm finding a lot of older people are using YouTube. Like they're more inclined to use YouTube than Spotify and stuff like that. Because
well, that's because YouTube has become TV.
It's TV
news.
Right.
It's just a video.
I use YouTube. I use YouTube TV instead of cable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was looking at getting that maybe because
it's great. It's great. Fantastic. Can't say enough great things. Yep. Yeah. All but it's become literally everything, and it's always been around. It doesn't come and go like every other social media app because it's got
hasn't drastically changed, right?
Yeah, I have a pro account and I've had it for years, and literally it's playing right now. There's like reggae in the background, like I can turn it up. It's like literally there's always music playing in my house. It's on YouTube, and YouTube will just play great music, song after song after song for days. It'll literally run for days, and I'll find new music at any.
It's coincidentally all the music you like. That's so weird.
No, but it's even more. That's the thing. I find that like with Spotify, it just plays the same stuff over and over again, and it plays the poppy stuff or whatever's popular in that genre. You know what I mean? It's like when you put in like reggae, and it always comes up like UB40. And you're like, dude, they put out like 4 songs, man. Like, can we
red, white?
Oh my god, I get irrationally angry when I hear that song. So on that note, we better get out of here before I start throwing kids off the bus, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But
hit that.
But no, we're at our 15-minute mark.
Yeah.
That's right. Anthony, pour me a shot. I'm all worked up. Well, that's we're at 17 minutes. We're over time. We promised this would be short. So YouTube Shorts, the takeaway is we think you should do it. You could take content you're already making, podcasts you're already going on, chop it up into little bits, put it on YouTube Shorts, build a subscriber base. Build a place to market your long form content. And then the next step is going to be advertising on YouTube, but that is going to have to be another episode. But our final takeaway, I'm going to say 2 thumbs up for YouTube Shorts. What do you guys think?
2 thumbs up. And I'm sorry, I love you, UB40.
Go for it.
Produced by Heartcast Media.